Yo, 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 yo. You know the deal. It's Thursday. It's your boy Shice. Bruce, always right in the building. I got the whole gang with me today. We deep as ever. Got special guests in the building all the way from the other side of the country.
Hey.
Pocket Burrito on the couch chilling, doing some research. We got big trades happening in the NFL.
Oh, my God.
Let's go Patriots.
But y'all know from 6:30-ish to 8, it's all about the NBA. We got March Madness going on, but we're going to get right to it.
Yes, sir.
Got the point guard over here. Introduce yourself, sir.
Oh, what's up, man? It's Mike Hill, the PG in the building. Always here, ready to do his thing. Magic Johnson of the show. I got to make sure this thing is right. Because it's showtime. It's always showtime
Always
on the mic.
Do it, baby.
Yep. What's up, Mike?
I was good with you. It's Big Mike out of Pappy from Inglewood. You know, bring it all the way through. Trying to see what's good with you.
Hey, chilling, having fun. We got our Larry Bird of the show, I guess, Mr. Hinesworld.
Damn, bro. I thought we settled this. I'm Brian Scalabrine. I got to go New Age.
Oh, the Red Mamba.
Man, you got to be Luka then. Don't be Scalabrine.
Hell no. That guy got a ring with the Celtics. I'm showing love.
Yeah, of course.
This who you got to be. You got to grow a big mustache and be Adam Morrison when he was at
Adam
Gonzaga.
Bro. And then
He got a ring.
shot and
Yeah,
cried.
he got a ring.
He
Hey,
did.
he got a ring.
Yeah, he
Yeah, shout out to Adam Morrison. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alex Himes at Himesworld on Instagram.
Yes,
and
sir.
today we are joined by a man straight up from the East Coast, coming from my neck of the woods out of Boston.
Oh, man.
There you
Milk.
go.
The Milkman is in the building. What's up, Milk?
That's good.
Hey. So tell me this, Milk. Are you a Celtics fan?
I like the Celtics.
Yes, that's all I need to hear.
Wait,
He
man.
liked them, but he's not a fan.
All beef.
What's your squad?
I'd have to say Miami.
Miami?
Okay.
No,
Nice. Okay.
yeah. As long as you
Little
don't pick
love
that
there.
green team, you safe.
I'm about to curse.
You can curse.
No, hey, we are live. We
Nah,
really live.
don't even worry
Yeah.
about it.
Oh, he can curse. He's
Put the
asking
kids
if he
to
can
bed.
curse.
Yeah,
Put
oh,
the
yeah.
kids to
I
bed.
just trying to
Sometimes,
restrict
all
that.
right.
No, yeah, you sitting next to the Stone Cold Steve Austin of this goddamn show. Himes, you never
Brother.
No, that's
I know. I had to,
Okay.
though.
I know. I'm like, hold up, dog.
Calm down.
Don't disrespect Mr. Austin.
You got a burrito in that bag, bro?
Nah, today he's pocket
He's
sandwich.
pocket dry.
Pocket dry. He has nothing today. He didn't bring us any food to feed
Oh,
us.
wait. What the hell? Is that vodka? No, it's water in a bottle of orange juice. Okay.
Yes.
I thought he had a bottle. But Milk, man, what's up, man?
Hydration game
What's
up.
up?
You never know with Pocket Burrito. You got that high
Introduce
pH
yourself
over there.
to the listeners. Tell everybody what you got going.
My name's Milk. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I travel around the United States and I tap a bunch of NFL teams. Just that's about it. I've been tapping for 10 years now. So I've been working with the NFL for the last 6.
Okay.
Nice.
What's up?
Yeah, that's about it.
Hey,
That's all I really know how to do.
you guys ain't got
Get it
ain't got
in.
visuals in here, but the man tats the art is dope, man.
Oh, it's
Appreciate
beautiful.
that,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate
The
that.
art is
Definitely
dope.
checked it out.
Exactly. I got to follow up.
Hey, so
Got
any
you. I already did it.
any
Appreciate
weird
that.
tattoos you have to do? Any players like, hey man, I want this. You
Don't
like,
give no names. We
Yeah,
don't
I
need
gotta
no
get no
players.
names.
I don't want to put nobody out there. I don't want to go down as a snitch.
If you hey,
You can tell us all that off.
if you want to give a name, you can.
Nah.
Don't- hey,
That's
hey,
my job.
Hey, you can't tell him that
man.
We
story
gonna
about
get ours
Steven
though.
Gostowski.
We gonna earn ours
Hey,
the
he won't
hard
tell you-
way.
He won't tell you and admit it, but Steven Gostowski asked this man to tattoo a unicorn on his upper back.
We gonna learn
Are you
that the
serious?
hard way.
No,
Yeah.
bro, your face,
Um,
man.
No, I mean nothing crazy. Nothing real crazy. Not from any of the players, at least.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
From clients, yeah. There's been a few requests that's a little out there.
You
Like what?
whoa.
Come on, give us something wild.
I can think of a few.
Just no names. Just no names.
Yeah, that-
I got asked to tat a few things on like so there's one chick asked me to tat pretty much like her ass. You know
Yeah.
exactly.
That was the number one.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah,
Wait,
like,
tattoo her butt?
Who them
Yeah,
booty
no,
tats?
exactly.
Like a
No,
tat
a
around,
tat
like
around,
pretty
yeah.
much the asshole, like tat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, I thought you meant a tattoo of her butt,
No,
on her
no,
actual
no, no,
butt.
no, like-
No,
like-
no.
yeah, no, I ain't do it just cause like I mean, for one, like, ain't nobody really gonna see that, so it's not like it's gonna give me more work.
Yeah.
Actually,
How do you post that on Instagram?
And
That's
First
what I'm
of
saying.
all-
That's
I get flagged
unsanitary.
for dumb shit
First
anyways.
of all,
like,
you don't know what she does.
Yeah, I'm
so
good with that.
she might get seen.
I'm
You
good
never
with
know.
that. Yeah, I can't have no pictures.
Might
of
be
me.
camera ready.
The
That's
position
funny.
that she would have to be in would be
Wow.
out there. Yeah.
Don't let her
Hey.
fart.
Yeah, nah, exactly.
Man, make sure
Nah.
she eats nothing but drink
Nothing.
water
We
the
don't
whole
venture
day.
that far.
Oh,
You feel me?
man.
I'm trying to venture
Yeah,
that
nah,
far.
that's not cool.
That's crazy. Do you plan on ever working with like any NBA dudes? Trying to
I've
move
met
that
a
way?
couple. I've met a few. I've talked to a few. Timing's everything with this type of work.
Yeah,
A lot of the players in the NFL got some time off
yeah.
during the off season. Seems like basketball, they're working all year round.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah,
So not yet, but as soon as I do, I'm gonna kill it.
yeah. That's dope,
So,
man.
I'm
Hey, so
ready.
man, we're gonna make sure you leave us with some cards or something. Or
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
What's y'all? You got IG? Got social media?
Yeah, my Instagram is @milktats, MILKTATZ.
Okay.
Mhm. Follow up.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys remember that Patriots fan that got the
No,
2018
no,
champs
I do not remember
tattoo
anything about the.
And
on
they
him?
lost.
Oh, okay,
yeah, and they
never
lost
mind.
the year
Yeah.
that lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I thought you just
Hey,
gonna
look-
stay with the Patriots.
Oh,
I was like,
you
no,
did
we
the
don't
tat?
know nothing
Yeah,
about-
I did the tag.
That's
what I'm
Yeah.
talking
about.
I
Wow.
did the tag this year. Some other guy, my buddy Spike King on Instagram @Spike King. He got the tag in August, saying they were gonna win Super Bowl 53, and he put champs above it. He got it back in August. He lost a bet, and then the first time I was on ESPN and all that stuff, I did it for my homie, and we got Super Bowl. He got Super Bowl 50
Yeah.
Oh wow.
when the Denver Broncos went.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So like he got it that Friday before the AFC Championship.
I remember seeing that story and was like, "Why?"
Damn.
First of all,
I'm
listen.
gonna have you tap my boys so make sure they lose this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, listeners.
I'm
Oakland-
one for one, yo. I'm
Hey.
like, yo, so
Give Kenny and Oakland
I'm
Raiders
still coin
champions.
tossed.
Hey,
Chill, bruh.
listeners, do not,
Chill.
please,
I'm
do
about to
not
the
get it
Dolphins
tagged.
tatted.
Do not get a tat of
Yeah, of course,
champion
you could.
before the season
That's what I'm
done
saying.
because you never know what's going to
Man.
Hey,
happen.
I'm trying to get this guy some work, man.
It's
No, I
hard.
know.
We can get them to work.
You know,
That's weird.
that guy's situation was a little cool because, like, if he would have lost, you could just put an extra one the next year. You know
True.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you could,
yeah,
You
yeah.
could
just
fix
make that into a graphic.
Super
you
Bowl
feel me?
50? No.
Nah,
Bro,
nothing
nah.
you can do.
Damn.
That's
They didn't
that's
even go to
it.
that Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it.
You can't even.
You just
know what
gotta
I
put
mean?
Super Bowl champs,
Know
no
what I'm
year.
saying?
Yeah, don't put
yeah,
yeah.
literally.
Nah.
Like, oh
The
my
50
God.
was the main part. Like,
Yeah.
Like we did it. Yeah.
You-
Which year? A couple of them. Don't worry about which one right
So
now.
pretty much his tattoo is like the shirts of the teams who lose the Super Bowls. It's just like you
Oh.
have it and it's really
That's
It's just like, why did I do
no
this?
meaning
That's it.
for it. But hey, Courtside Radio, man, we up in this thing, starting 5. And got our boy Milk in the building, Milk Tats. Make sure you guys follow him on IG.
You're-
Make sure you hit him up. So man, free agency is going to be huge this off season. It's a lot of big time moves.
Yeah.
We're still in season now. A lot of great basketball to come.
Like,
But since our Lakers aren't going to be in the playoffs, we're kind of
Right.
thinking ahead. Celtics are going to be watching soon too. So
Oh,
we're helping them think ahead also. So
Nah, I think Celtics got this.
yeah, they,
Now what?
I
no,
would
yeah,
have
they
to
got
say,
this
yeah.
a first round win, and after that they lose. But
This is true.
it's
I
all
got
it's
faith
all
in the
love.
Celtics.
You know, LeBron can do some film study on Kyrie's game throughout the Eastern Conference
So he can
finals
come play
and
with the
whatnot
Lakers
when he's
next
at
year.
home. Yeah.
I feel it.
Well,
But hey, so it's going to be a lot of big time free agents out there on the market next year. Let's talk about some of the most interesting free agents. So you got a lot of big time names. You got the Kevin Durant's, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker, Tobias Harris, Kawhi, Boogie. Some other names that guys like Middleton, Al Horford, who has player options, who could also be free agents. Porzingis. So it's a lot of like big time, game changers out there. Himes, what do you think is who's the most interesting character that you think has a chance to really mold the free agency and make it a big thing?
I think that the biggest domino in free agency is the one that we've all been talking about all year, and that's Kyrie Irving. I think, because think about the ripple effect that Kyrie Irving's free agency movement is. If Kyrie decides to leave, Kevin Durant
He's gonna leave,
could go
bro.
to New York. No, just listen to the possibilities. Like, if he stays, that changes the decision of Kevin Durant. It changes the possibility that Anthony Davis decides to come to the Celtics. It changes the entire dynamic. So many players could get moved out, like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Smart, to New Orleans. This also changes whether or not Kawhi wants to stay in the Eastern Conference because he's like, well, these big names here, I don't know if I want to do this here or if I want to go to the back home, play in front of my home crowd, and start something new on the West Coast where I do want to be. It adds so many different narratives. AD's movement, KD's movement, what Golden State does with Klay Thompson, what they do with Boogie Cousins, Draymond Green. Just his one decision affects every other player's ultimate decision. Yeah. Realistically, it's the biggest domino, I think.
But to be honest, I think he's gonna go to the Knicks, regardless. I think that he's gonna go there, and then it's gonna come down to KD. Do you decide to go back to Golden State because you may be 3-time defending champs, or do you decide to go play in New York to try to win in New York, which they haven't done since you had Walt Frazier and Willis Reed coming out the locker room with his.
They won't be doing that anytime soon.
Paul Pierce
leave,
injury.
bro.
Not with James Dolan.
It's hard to leave.
I've said this. I've said this
It's not
before,
hard
I'll
when
say
the
it
money's
again.
longer on the other side.
Fuck
Yeah.
James Dolan.
When you can,
Well, get that cake.
It's just
Get your cake up.
I think
that's the number one market in the country.
yes. For one, it's the number one market. We know he moved his media team over there already.
Yep.
We know Kyrie's from New York,
Yeah.
the New York area, the New
Played in
Jersey, New York
Jersey,
area.
yeah, right.
So it's either Brooklyn or New York, and Brooklyn doesn't need a point guard, so you got D'Lo over there.
Yeah.
Spencer
Dude,
Dinwiddie
shout out to
and
D'Lo.
Karis
He not
LeVert.
about to be
no
no backup.
shout outs over there right now.
Yeah.
So who?
No shout out to D'Lo.
Nah,
Nah, man,
shout out
I'm
to
just I'm hurt.
What's wrong with D-Lo?
You gotta show love.
No, man, mad love, mad
Bro, you
respect.
can't
The
be
kid
mad
is
at the
lights out.
move.
I told y'all last week.
him
I
or
told y'all the
Lonzo.
week before. I told
Bruce, him or Lonzo.
Lonzo Ball.
Oh, okay.
You did go for Lonzo.
Him or Lonzo?
Lonzo Ball.
D'Angelo Russell, bro. D'Angelo.
Lonzo or Russell?
You know what? Before, I would have said, this is what I always said. Lonzo is always a better facilitator. That's why I was like, but D-Lo, he wants to try to go get a bucket.
He's getting buckets
And
all
that's
day.
why I'm like, his assists, he'll get you about 4, maybe 5. Sometimes if he'll surprise you with getting double-digit assists.
We
Yeah.
talking about D'Lo, and he just broke out.
So
That's
you're
what I'm
going with
saying,
D'Lo.
like-
Literally, like just fresh broke out.
Yeah.
Lonzo's a year behind that.
Yeah.
PB.
I'm still taking Lonzo.
Come on the mic. Who you got? Lonzo or deloading?
Kenny from Touchdown Tangents. We just call him Pocket
Hey.
This
Burrito.
is
What's
pocket
good,
burrito.
y'all? Time business. D-Lo, because he actually could play with Lonzo. Had Magic
exactly.
Johnson actually let him develop into what he was supposed to be, which is a scoring
We don't
point
like
guard.
snitches in L.A., bruh.
That was the only
How
reason
many
he couldn't
snitches
stay in
is
L.A.
in L.A., dog?
We
I
being
don't
honest,
know,
right?
because if we
Who
find
got
them,
killed?
they gonna
we
go
being
missing.
honest, right? That's why I'm like, that's
I
the only
don't know.
reason he couldn't stay in
We
L.A.
being-
We really
We're
couldn't
not- we're
just
not
keep him
faking-
out here,
There's a
bro.
snitch in this room right now.
Who is?
You.
Yes. Whoever said that I'm Pocket Burrito and then said my name. So, like,
Wait.
y'all every week,
Who said your name?
Michael.
Bro, what are you
See, you
talking
be
about?
dropping governments, bro.
I heard that.
No.
He was like Mick, and he was about to say Mickle.
Michael.
I said Michael.
He disrespected me.
Mikhail
Hey,
Prokhorov.
get him away from the mic, please. Thank you. But
Randomly,
Wait.
didn't you
Wait,
say
it's
your
ready.
name just now?
I said Kenny.
yeah, he did. Cornrow Kenny.
Y'all still
But,
Cornrow Kenny.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot. I think Kyrie is a big domino. KD, for me, it comes down to two teams. Either I'm staying with Golden State or I'm going to New York because I want the big money. I want to be the face of New York. I can be out there with Hove and Beyonce and them chilling. And you win in
Hey.
New York, bro, you become a god. You know?
But they have not won in how long?
Yeah, but that's why you can become something huge.
In a few years.
Yeah, but you may be playing with Zion and Kyrie.
And Zion's not going to New York.
Bro, they might have the first pick, so they're going to take Zion
They might not get the first
Did you
pick.
not think
They're
about
going
the
to.
scenario where they end up trading their pick?
for AD.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
have AD,
KD,
Kyrie,
and
Kyrie.
And they're,
It's just easier.
No, you're gonna have Zion.
I think you.
Okay,
If I was
that's
them, I'd
actually a
keep Zion.
realistic question. That's something that we should ask. Do you want AD, KD, and Zion, or do you want AD, KD,
No,
and
you
Kyrie?
mean do you want KD, Kyrie, and Zion?
Yes, Kyrie,
I
KD,
do.
and Zion.
I want Zion.
You always.
If
They-
I'm a GM, I want
feel
Zion.
like I feel like they would
But-
give up the pick.
Yeah, they
I
give
feel
up
like
the
they
pick.
give up the
I'm
pick
not
too.
giving.
I
You
feel
don't
like
give.
they'll
You give up
the-
the pick if it's number 2 or number 3. You don't give it up if it's Zion.
I'm with you on that, but I still
That
think
makes
they
sense,
give up
though.
the pick
Nah,
to get
I
AD.
think
That's what I'm saying. Like
Because
like,
somebody's
they'll
gonna
trade the
want
pick.
like Ja Morant. Because if you can trade Drew Holiday in the offseason, who just had surgery, and
But you want to win now, so they're
who
gonna,
wants to win now?
if the Knicks get KD and Kyrie, we don't want to wait for Zion to develop.
You don't have to wait for Zion to develop
That
if he
motherfucker
has.
is 285 now.
He's
No, I
off.
know.
If he's playing
What
off
you
the
mean?
ball and he's already a third option.
But who would you rather have, Zion or AD?
I'd rather have Zion.
I'd rather have Zion.
I'd rather have 8. Are you guys out of your damn mind, bro?
Y'all niggas lit to the motherfucker.
Yo, you AD is average 28.
I'm
Wait,
saying,
wait, wait, you know
I'm
what?
saying in that
Wait,
scenario,
Wait,
bro.
for New York, right?
I'm talking about
Remember,
that scenario.
We're talking about. Y'all talking about say, wait, we're talking about for New York. So
But-
you got to think about it.
But
I
those
wouldn't.
three, bro.
I'm taking Zion.
but the
Zion,
length-
baby.
Zion.
Zion.
This sour ass. This shit. It was tangy. It got me. It was.
It's like
But
Iman
sneak on you, so
Sumpert.
sneaky.
Iman Sumpert. Shout out to my
It mixed well with the fluids.
Why y'all so
But I'm
quiet?
taking Zion.
Yeah, you taking Zion, man.
For New York, yeah.
Bro, it's AD, dog. If you have
And he gonna get
28 and
injured.
12,
I'm not taking that risk.
If you want to go win
Okay,
now,
like the
which
old
I
damn
kind of
commercial. I
get,
can't take
you
that
win
right.
now, you don't take Zion. You go for AD because you want to win right now. They've been in the pooper for years. If you land, it's like if the Lakers were to hypothetically land Paul George last year, you go in and try and get like whoever the fuck you can.
Yeah,
this
right
offseason.
away.
Ain't nobody want no Paul George.
You guys don't understand. I feel like
This is a
Hey,
sour
I'm
Laker
worried
fan,
Bruce is
bro.
hot.
You know I'm hot. That's why he's cold right now.
Yeah, but
Wah,
so
wah, wah.
Kyrie, KD, of course, big time free agents. Then you have the Kawhi factor, which I don't think he's going anywhere if they
Kawhi stays in Toronto.
they
I
could
promise
get
you.
close to winning.
He goes to the
But
Clippers.
Other than
I was
that,
gonna
the
think
Clips.
if he doesn't
Promise
stay
you.
exactly Clippers. it's
Nah,
the
bro.
second
I'm gonna
option.
tell
He's
you.
go-
I'm gonna tell you
he's going to
why
the Clippers.
Kawhi is staying in Toronto.
But you can be the
You know
king.
how
I feel like he's
everybody
gonna come
made
there
the
later.
comment about him buying the house in San Diego?
Yeah,
You buy a house in San Diego because you're gonna be there in the off season when you don't want to be in Toronto.
yeah,
Well,
and don't want to be
If you
seen.
buy a house in LA, then you just live in LA and go to the Clipper games.
Yeah, go to
but
your
I'm not
games.
about to go to Clipper games from San Diego.
Or maybe the Clippers moving to San Diego.
They need to.
Facts.
They've been talking about having to they wanted to move to the Forum at
Inglewood,
one point.
yeah.
Man, they could
wanna move
could
there.
play outside at the
They better
Charger
get
at
they weak ass
stadium or
away from
whatever.
Inglewood.
But don't nobody
We trying
care
to
where they
have your
play.
bitch
They can
ass
play in the
fucking
parking
playing
lot.
for
on
They're
the
trying to take
blacktop.
over what the Lakers used to own. which
Motherfuckers,
was
we
the
won
fucking Forum.
championships there. Y'all hang
Yeah,
selfies
they're-
and shit.
They still go to
Fuck
like
outta here
Ontario
with
or
this
something
Clipper
like
shit.
that, bro.
So Klay Thompson, for me, it's two teams. Either he stays with Golden State or he becomes a Laker.
He is. I think that's also tied into what we were talking about with Kyrie. If Kyrie decides to leave, goes to New York, KD goes to New York, then
I want Klay.
they take the money, they put the Brinks truck in front of Clay's house, and they're
Klay
like,
doesn't leave.
sign this contract,
Yeah.
take $300, shut up.
Yep, take this big time money. You and
I don't want
You
Klay
and
to take
Steph,
it with him.
Think
You-
about how much weed that man could buy with $300 million.
he would
First
be
of
on
all,
300
he
million.
gets
It's not
lit
baseball.
a lot. So
No,
it
but
makes
all right,
sense.
fine, $200 million because that's what people are getting for these 5-year max deals.
But yeah, and then you get to retire with your mate, which you guys Splash Brothers can go on forever and becomes like the Bad Boys, which they already are. But that
Hold on,
kind
pause, bro. You call that nigga his mate?
Yeah, you called
of
him
his
his
play,
mate.
his
All right, don't
teammate. Bro.
Hey, it's my
This
mate.
ain't-
Yeah,
This
it's
ain't
his
the
mate.
Lion
It's
King.
my mate.
It's my mate, man. It's my mate.
It's my mate,
Didn't know
bro.
we were going down under today, but all right.
I need
My
to,
mate.
I need to get out the country, bro.
Hey, I'll be there tomorrow.
Hey, but
This is true.
You guys watched the Michael Jackson documentary?
not going to talk about it. But Jimmy
which one?
Butler.
The Michael Jackson
Nah,
documentary?
man,
Jimmy-
but I'm going to Costa Rica on Friday night. so
Oh, man.
Shout out.
This is
Oh,
true.
you are?
Thanks for the
Yeah.
invite, bro.
Hey!
Thanks for the
Yeah,
invite.
sick invite, bro.
Send us some pics. Some
Oh,
chicks.
well, I'm going to attend the wedding. Shout out to the Blanco Mills Blanco.
Oh,
Oh, you're going to that wedding too?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, who do you know?
You're not going there.
He just met him 2 weeks ago.
I know. You're right.
He's the homie.
That's crazy.
A couple more weeks, you would have got an invite.
So Klay, Golden State Lakers, Jimmy Butler. I think that I don't think
Jimmy?
Philly can pay all of them dudes.
Jimmy, nobody wants Jimmy.
It's so sad.
That's-
Jimmy gonna
he's
go to
so
a random
good.
team that has nobody.
That's
where
why
he gets a check.
I got Brooklyn and
Or
Clippers.
Brooklyn.
I got Brooklyn and Clippers.
Clippers. Yeah, it's gonna be the Clippers.
Whoa,
Because
dude.
Kawhi's not gonna go, so they're gonna go for Jimmy.
That can
Yeah.
make sense.
He'll be smarter to go to Brooklyn, but Jimmy going to Clippers.
Or he might go to Brooklyn and be okay. I already got an all-star there.
It's a better
D'Angelo.
situation, I think, but
He gonna
it
punk
actually
D-Lo.
might be a better situation in LA with Doc Rivers.
Yeah, with Doc.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
You know
They
he's
can
been
make some
connected
moves.
with. He's been connected with Kyrie forever, so there's a possibility.
Nah, it's
Get outta
KD
here with
Kyrie,
that.
bro.
No, they
Yeah,
said they're
KD,
really
Kyrie,
close
Zion.
No,
friends.
they are, but
It
I'm
might-
like, that's not.
And if they keep the pick and they go with Zion, think of it: Jimmy, Zion, KD, and Kyrie.
Yeah,
Even if
But that somebody has to take a discount.
they all would.
They got a ton
Kinda
of money.
like Miami.
bro.
KD not taking no discount.
KD not
He already
taking
said he's
nothing.
not taking a discount.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
max.
he's
What
so-
the hell
Kyrie's
you
not
mean?
taking a discount.
Yeah.
Kyrie wants
Kyrie.
his money.
He's a max.
But they're going to be taking
Jimmy
discounts.
goes
They're
to
not-
the
They're
Clippers,
not
bro.
taking a discount.
They're already
I
taking
actually-
discounts.
I said to him that Jimmy
Mr.
Butler will
Point
be a
Guard.
Los Angeles Laker.
Nah, bro.
Who is?
I
Don't
said
wish
that
that on
Jimmy
me.
Butler will be a Laker.
Don't wish that on me.
So then Jimmy Butler. Then you have Kimba, who I think he's out of there for sure. For me, I think it's two surprise teams.
Who?
No.
Lakers.
I don't
because-
want Kimba.
I know, but if everything else
Don't
flops,
want me
they're gonna be like, damn, we got to get somebody. Bring in Kimba as an
Dude,
all-star.
that means
Man,
trading away
somebody better bring
Lonzo.
that, huh?
That means like
That's
you're,
probably-
you're definitely
That
trading
mean,
Lonzo.
they're trying to get AD anyway.
Who's contending right now that needs a point guard?
So you have Kimba, AD, and LeBron.
Celtics.
What if, nah, so you know how
Celtics.
No.
Celtics is enough because Kyrie leave. They're gonna need somebody to.
That's true. They
To
will
take
need somebody.
that,
They
yeah.
take
But
Terry Rozier.
they got Terry.
Terry go.
Kimba's
And
back.
they're
Thank
gonna
you.
sign IT.
Yeah, I want him to return
Oh,
back. Come
so
back,
They're gonna
IT.
resign
I love
IT.
you, bro.
So he can average 12 points.
No, he's just gonna be their
Why you
sixth
hating?
man.
Yeah, why are you hating, man? You should be supporting that.
No,
dude.
he'll be their
No,
sixth
I
man.
support him. It's just he's.
Brad
he's the
Stevens
shell
built that
of
offense
himself.
for him. He's fine. But
Fucking
Kimba is
Buckets.
going to go to Philly.
No, they don't need him.
Instead
Nah,
of
they
Jimmy,
don't need him.
you get a little scoring guard.
But
They
you
need
don't.
him.
You don't need him
They
because
need somebody that can
Ben
shoot at
has
the
the-
point guard position.
Ben has the ball so much. Embiid gets the ball so much. Then Tobias is like Kimba needs the ball and be able to dribble.
Wait, Kemba in Philly? Who said Kemba in Philly?
Me.
I don't think that
Wait,
fits
what?
at all. Yeah, that doesn't fit.
If Jimmy doesn't stay, they got some extra money. What if Kimba
No,
wants to
dude,
take a
they
discount?
go
and
after
to
like
Philly?
some grade B like shooting guard. They
Yeah.
put him in.
No, they
there.
got JJ Redick.
Yeah, but they go and just fill out their roster and
They
say
gonna
we got
keep
our
it.
They
big
fill
three.
the bench. They need to fill the bench.
Yeah.
That's true. With all that extra money,
Yeah, you can build an actual team.
Get
and
Lou
say,
Will
this is
back.
our big three. Yeah.
that's not gonna happen.
But,
He's staying in LA with Jimmy.
Not
So
happening.
somebody that people don't really talk about as much, but I saw he has an interview that's pretty dope with
Who?
Chris Haynes, ESPN. Make sure y'all check that out on IG. Shout out Chris Haynes, man. I met him once. He's pretty dope.
He's my uncle.
I knew you were half African. I knew it. But Boogie. I think he's gonna stay in Golden State
Bugs.
because
Yeah,
if KD leaves, it's like cool. I'm that guy.
and I heard that he can't make like a max because he's making only $5
Yeah,
this
$5
year.
million. Yeah, he can.
So he can only make like 15 or 20.
Yeah,
or
he can
something.
do like
Are you
a
dead serious?
yeah. He can
Yeah.
do like
Yeah,
a
he
2 or
can't.
3 year contract.
So he can only
Bring
do
his
like,
ass to L.A.
if it's that cheap, huh?
Man.
Yeah, low
If it's
key.
for the discount, then it might be smart.
So
It
that
makes perfect
But I
sense.
still,
at that point.
I told you, I can't see Boogie going to Roscoe's consistently and somebody not see
Somebody
him being in
impressive.
L.A. That's not even.
He'll
You
go
ain't
to the
gonna press him,
Hollywood
but
one.
you
He'll
know
go to
what
the
I'm trying
Hollywood one on the low and sit at the Truth and get orders to go.
Let's go chill with Boogie this summer, bro.
There it go.
He gonna
He
be
gonna
out
try
here.
to fire on somebody in L.A. We're just gonna leave it
He gonna
at
be
that.
out here looking for that fire.
I know
Yeah.
how he is.
You turn
he
the
gonna
other
come
way.
out here
I
and
ain't
be
snitching.
Zebo.
There's nothing about snitching that's
He got
I'm
it up
talking
there. He
about.
good.
He gonna come out
I'm
here and be
talking about him
Zebo.
just
They got
chilling.
it.
Why are you
He's
talking about
fine.
snitching, bro?
But
You're the
I think
only
he
one
should.
who's
I
bringing
honestly
this up.
think he should stay though. I think
Yeah.
if he's gonna get a discount, he stays. That puts Clay out there.
But this free agency is going to do a lot for the league because you have a
Jeez,
chance to
Lord,
help the
no.
Lakers get back. You have a chance to Knicks to get on their feet.
Who?
Who?
Who do the Lakers get?
You could try to go get AD still.
Jimmy Butler and Anthony Davis.
You have to trade for
Bro,
AD.
we
Yeah,
have to give
they're
up
gonna-
every
The
Bro.
best you can do is give up your top pick. Hopefully, it's like I just hope
It's going to be a top 10
we sneak
pick.
to like the 4th, and then we can trade it for
Yo,
AD.
breaking news from Bleacher Report.
Ain't no breaking news.
C's fan banned for racial slur. Celtics fan receives 2-year ban for muttering N-word at DeMarcus Cousins during Warriors' road trip to Boston.
What do you expect?
Yeah, it's Boston.
I didn't hear about that, though.
Mean streets
I mean,
of Boston.
They just caught him.
You don't hear that about Celtics fans. You hear that about Red Sox fans.
Bro, have you not watched
Bro,
documentaries
it's
about the
not a
Celtics?
big
no,
town.
I've watched documentaries
No
about it. I'm talking
disrespect
about
to
as
y'all
of late.
hometown, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like,
So, hey, it's crazy, bro.
there's not a lot of us
Fuck
out there.
that
It's cold.
fan, bro.
We don't like it.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. Fuck
So,
that fan, bro.
Man, that's insane. But
All right, what about the Vooch?
we know what type of league. that-
Vucevic?
Man,
Vucevic?
Well,
Dude,
I
he'd be a
don't
good
know.
signing for the Lakers,
He'll be-
honestly.
yeah.
I like Vucevic's
He's
game.
going to be a nice, solid pickup that people are going to be like, damn, that was a great pickup. 'Cause
Hopefully, we can get him for like 15
he
minutes.
has a chance to,
He's super underrated.
yeah,
bro.
he has a chance to really help out a team. He's just a good player that everybody sleep on because he's in Orlando and they aren't winning.
Yeah.
You know, man.
I just can't pay full price for him.
Yeah, you won't pay full
Nah, you
price,
can't
but
do it.
you'll give him a good contract.
18 million.
Yeah. Hey, but prayers out to Nurkic, dog. I don't know if y'all saw
Oh,
Nurkic.
man.
Bro,
I forgot to start the show.
That
off with
hurt.
Yeah, that injury was
Shout out, Nerd.
crazy, man. Shout out Nurk.
I still haven't
Speedy
watched the
recovery,
video.
bro.
He was having a don't want to watch it.
Wait,
Is
no, I'm putting it
is really crazy.
I don't want to see.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I
Even,
wanna
I
see
still
it
haven't
now.
watched it. Did you see? I did see the ref trip over it though.
Yeah, that was
Look,
crazy.
I didn't see it, so I'm gonna watch it live.
That was
You
crazy.
about to watch it right now?
I'm about to watch. He
Oh,
says
you about to get
I'm
live reaction to the Nurkic
yeah,
injury?
to the injury.
Bro, because I never.
But
I still haven't seen the
another
video.
player. Are you still going down the list?
What
No,
is this?
those are
This
pretty
is-
much the biggest names.
Who said
KD,
Nurkic is injured?
Kyrie, Clay, Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker, Tobias Harris, Boogie, Kawhi, Vucevic. Those are pretty much the
D
biggest
Rose.
names. D Rose,
What you think he gonna do?
a sleepy name. I think
Wait, what did he? What
he
did
gonna try to go
injure?
to a
What did he
contender.
injure before I watched
his
it?
leg.
His leg.
His leg.
I don't want to see it again. It's insane.
And
No.
Killer
Mike-
Mike's watching.
I need
But-
you to hear
but
the
Mike,
mic. Yeah,
tell
put
us
the
what
mic
you
near
think.
Mike's about to watch it.
No volume.
No volume.
I refuse to watch it. Everybody.
Mike,
Just
Mike
so you
is
know.
gonna tell you what he thinks about it.
Nurkic.
He's that big dude right
Nurkic.
Yeah,
Oh,
I see
it-
it. Okay.
if you didn't see it, it was insane.
Okay.
Go look it up. It's crazy.
Oh.
It is insane.
Ah.
no.
It is crazy, man.
Okay, wait. It
ain't
Ben's out of
over.
place.
They
though.
just want to walk away from him too.
Yeah.
Wait, why nobody help
knew.
him?
Cause they scared.
What you mean nobody knew?
No, they knew what it was. They
They
saw
knew
it. Knew how
immediately.
bad it was.
No.
The bone came out. They said.
Bro, it ain't
Yeah,
like
Paul
what's his
George.
name from Louisville or when Paul George
Kevin Ware.
did it.
Kevin Ware, bro.
Kevin Ware.
Kevin
He
Ware.
came back too.
No, but
But no, that
you can't see it because
it
he has the
crumbled.
leg, the stuff over his legs.
No, first of all, it
Don't go back.
It went out of no, go back.
Wait.
No, first,
Nah.
go back.
I mean, they're
Now
gonna
go
show
back.
The replay.
Hey,
They're gonna show the replay.
Dr.
Okay, I want
Mike.
to see the replay.
I don't
No,
want to see the replay.
I want to see the replay.
dog.
No, what you
Oh my
mean?
God.
They don't show replays of that.
How what you doing,
What
man?
the fuck?
Hey, funny story is Ball is Life.
Strong
Ball,
man
hey,
ass.
Ball is Life put the story up. I can't remember if it was Ball is Life or House of Highlights. And they put the video up, and I typed on there like,
I saw
bro,
it.
take this video down. I'm like, take this down.
Oh,
And they took it down
Oh,
within
it
seconds.
rolled under.
Know what I'm saying?
It rolled
Look,
under.
look.
Okay, I didn't see
Here it
that.
is,
I didn't
here
see
it
that
is,
the
here
first
it
time.
is.
Hold on.
No, I can't watch
Like
it,
an
dog.
accordion.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
Why
that-
y'all
it
watching
was
why
it
y'all
over
watching
and
it?
over?
You guys are sick. You guys, these were kids that looked at Rotten.com
You can
That
hear
was
when they
it.
were younger.
You can hear it.
And then
I couldn't watch that stuff.
Wait,
There's
wait.
no
Okay,
point.
so
Yeah.
that's
The
why.
ref trips over him. Look at him.
Yeah,
No,
the ref
see,
walks over
I
and
heard
kicks
about-
him in the
I heard
leg.
about-
Oh.
I heard about the
kicks
ref.
his foot.
Oh wait, no,
Asshole.
I don't want to see it happen. I just
Look,
wanna
look,
see
look, look, look,
Yeah,
look,
the
look.
ref like kicks
Oh, come on, bro.
his foot. Yeah.
That's
And
why
then
it
he
went
looks
back.
He looks back.
That's why it went back.
Yeah, he
injury.
didn't even think like, oh, let's
Literally
get this game
insult
going.
to injury.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He
But
should
yeah,
be fired for sure.
key free agents, be on the lookout after the
Oh.
season. KD, Kyrie,
Okay.
Clay, Jimmy Butler, Kemba, Tobias Harris, Boogie, Kawhi.
Well, you didn't tell me
Gucci
where you
guys.
thought D Rose was
It's
going.
not that bad. It's
D
not
Rose,
that bad.
he's gonna go to a contender. I think he's like, bro, I'll show y'all I can play. Let me try to get him a ring.
He could go to
He could go to Boston.
What I'm
Who?
saying.
If y'all don't get IT.
Yeah.
Nurkic after the injury.
No,
I
D
want,
Rose.
I want
Oh.
IT to go somewhere where he can ball out.
Nurkic
I
is
really
out like
do.
2 years, bro.
If Kyrie leave, it's perfect. Redemption.
IT could go to the Clippers. That makes
not
sense.
good.
Nah, they got Lou Will.
Yeah, they got Lou Will.
They already got a person that
Lou
Lou
Will.
Will signed for 2 more
Yeah.
years.
Lou Will
and
solid.
he's got buckets to
A
give.
deal that the Lakers
To start instead of
should
Shea.
have never traded away. But it's crazy, man.
Bruce bringing out the snacks.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jackie? Jackie hit me with a text talking
good,
about.
Jackie?
She's talking about the karaoke event. If y'all know that
We're going Saturday.
this Saturday, we're gonna take over. I forgot
What
exactly
time?
where we're gonna be at, but
Hell yeah.
Y'all
it's
going?
karaoke.
What time?
I'm nervous to do it
I'll be in
because
Costa
I
Rica.
might show my hidden talent
Drinking
to
out
the
of a
world.
coconut.
Yo, hidden talent.
Yeah, I'm a hell of a
You're
singer.
gonna watch
dog.
me
I'm-
turn into the
You're
whitest
ahead of
Y'all
us.
person
lucky
in
I'm
the
not
room.
there though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was the king of R&B,
Sing
but
3
that,
bars of your favorite song right now.
man, my voice is a little messed up.
Nah, that's
dog.
like some bullshit. Because you just
No, I'm
said
dead
you
serious.
He ain't ready. You can hear it in his voice.
Mike,
He
don't
gonna
tell him to
fail
do
on
that.
it.
He'll sing Dancing Queen nonstop.
I don't even know.
I don't even know what song that
Dancing
is.
Queen? Nah, don't play like you.
The Dancing Queen.
Yeah.
Sounds like you are
so let's move on to the
infatuated
next
with
topic.
song.
Yeah, because that sounds like something that
Who's that?
old boy from Silence of the Lamb was singing, Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo.
The Peach.
Yeah,
The Peach Talk Back.
Yeah, that's insane. But hey, that's who you should be for Halloween, bro.
Nah, bro. You know who I'm gonna be?
Who you gonna be?
I figured it out yesterday. I have to like make the costume perfect, and if I
Uh-huh.
do it right, it'll look fucking dope. But I'm gonna go as you guys watch Rick and Morty.
yes.
Who in
I've
this
seen
room
it
watches
before.
it?
I
watched
have,
some of
yeah.
it.
All
I
right,
haven't
there's
watched
a
it lately.
character in there.
I'm not consistent.
Uh,
Random lit nights.
all right, this guy, like, he's known by Rick and Morty fans because he's just a fucking hitman murderer. But I'm gonna go as him. His name is
Realistically?
Combropulus Michael.
Mike, that's you, bro. Combobulus.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Here I am, off to kill again.
Yeah.
I've seen that
Combobulus.
character. That's you for Halloween?
Yeah, I want to go with something from Rick and Morty. I won his Vegeta a couple years
So
ago.
we're gonna be in Koreatown for the karaoke. If y'all want to come through, Good News
turn
Radio, Good News Sports, we're gonna be in that thing going live.
In Koreatown.
This is Courtside Radio with the starting five. Mike Hill, the PG here. We got
in the building.
in the building. We got our guests, Milk. What's up, Milk?
What's up?
Milk Taz,
Man, so we here having a good time. We got popcorn going.
Buffalo milk.
We got brews going because Bruce always bringing the brews in. He's a beer guy. So then we got the Shasta Kiwi Strawberry in the building.
I actually prefer
Random.
the
Random.
alcohol,
because
but
it mixed well.
it's easier to share.
Hey,
Than
next Thursday I got something for us.
Oh man, I hope it's something good, great
Brown.
beverage.
The juice is
Sugar
loose.
Brown. The juice. Nah, where OJ at? Don't say that. Can't
Okay.
say that out loud.
If
man.
you say the juice is loose 3 times in the
He's
mirror,
gonna-
you know he appears.
yeah, he appears.
and your wife gets murdered.
Yeah, your wife gets murdered. So you have to
It's
be
like
safe.
Beetlejuice.
Make sure you guys do not say the juice is loose in your mirror 3 times because he will appear and it will be a problem.
Well,
But,
it will be. My wife gonna have a burner too, so it will be a problem.
Yeah. Hey, I believe it too. You know, Mike
Wow.
crib, you walk in, it's like Men in Black. The straps is everywhere. But
And a
Hey, so
couple spots.
we talked about free agents. It's going to be big time things, big time moves, big time stories during the summer. But now we're moving towards the end of the year, which leads to the NBA playoffs, the greatest basketball that you will see all year round, other than March Madness, what is going on now. I'm sad to say my bracket is messed up. I
Did
was
Tennessee
doing well.
lose?
Tennessee lost in
They
overtime
lost to
to
Purdue.
Purdue.
Already know.
Let's go.
Good
Good
shit,
Tennessee,
Purdue.
baby.
Good win, Boilermakers. That's
Good win.
I think that's 3 straight years with
I
them.
should have
in the-
known that. I should have known that.
3 straight years with them in the
Gonzaga's
Four.
next to
The
get
Elite Eight, so-
upset.
Elite Eight.
yeah. So
sorry.
good job for
Gonzaga's next
Purdue.
to get upset. Just so y'all know.
Probably.
I keep telling y'all this.
I think they make it to the Final Four.
Yeah, they make it to the Final Four. I don't believe the hype.
I think y'all opposed.
Well, hey, why we got the popcorn in rotation like it's a
Because it's fire. It's white cheddar.
yeah, like,
bro?
We could roll
That's
that shit
crazy.
up.
That's
Oh,
that
yeah.
old elementary, middle school stuff. You
Man,
used to
that's a
get in the bag.
throwback.
Backwood
man.
white cheddar blunt.
I forgot what brand it was,
What?
but it was a
That sounds like that would be horrible.
Except now it's
Yeah.
organic.
yeah. Now it's organic. Now- yeah, true. But let's move on. So the playoffs are coming. What are the ideal matchups? What would be a first round matchup that you will watch and see? It's my hey. If you don't know, Common the Light, my favorite track in the history of hip hop, bro. That is fire. But Jay Dilla, rest in peace. The beat you left was Flame. But playoff matchups. What is your ideal playoff matchup? We're gonna start with Mike, man. What would be your ideal first round playoff matchup that you would say? I have to see every game because it might be a 7-game series and every game will be amazing.
I'm gonna skip that. I just want to see Golden State and Milwaukee.
In the finals, you want to go
That's
right to
I'm
it?
just gonna go straight to it.
Golden State, that'll be nice.
That's the one I want to see.
That'll be real nice. I think it would be,
It's good.
man. That'll be a way. That'll be a way for Giannis to prove that he's the best player. But Bruce, who you got? What would be an ideal first round matchup that you would be like, oh, this would be
First
amazing?
round?
First round.
That's how you do it. That's how you gotta do it. Boom. Wait, what
Because
happened?
I got one that if,
Golden State, Oklahoma, or Houston, Oklahoma.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
One of those two.
'Cause I do got. I have to pick a first round too. Huh?
Yeah, pick your first round.
But I like to see before Nurk went out. I would have liked to have seen like Portland versus the Utah.
or Portland, OKC, because you know
Portland,
him and Dame,
Denver, dude.
Ooh,
Him and
Dame
Dame
and
don't get along,
Russ.
Russ?
Yeah,
Dude.
that's a good one
That would have
too.
been
Port-
crazy.
Portland,
Well,
Denver, Nurkic,
Where's
Jokic.
that could actually happen though? Aren't they like 4-5 or 3-6?
OKC right now
Is
is
seventh.
1 game back of 5th, so they can get there.
They 6.
Portland
The
is
7th.
they're 7th. Portland is 2 games above the 5th seed, so they may get that spot.
Mm.
And OKC, they're just a game back, so they can get there. They got about 8 more games,
Yeah.
so everything is so close. But my ideal matchup on the West would be either OKC and Portland to see Russ and Dame, or OKC and Golden State. Because if you see Russ versus KD, Paul, and that team, it'll be so crazy. But I like the Houston matchup too, with OKC, because Paul George guarding Harden for 7 games will be amazing. Then Russ and CP3, 2 Jordan guys, and guys that are animals on the court. That'll be insane. So I think that it's like anybody versus OKC would be exciting because OKC is that
Pretty much.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde. Mix up the letters.
Heckle and Jide.
Heckle and Hyde. I switched it.
Man, the Clippers can end up in like third place.
Yeah,
bro.
Clippers can be. Yeah, Clippers can be. And
They on a 6-game winning streak.
they're going to be scrappy, but I don't think everybody wants to just. Let's go watch the Clippers series. Like you want to see.
No one
Nobody
ever
cares
says
about
that.
Yeah,
damn
nobody.
No one
Clippers,
ever
bro.
says that. But like,
Not since Danny Manning was.
But
there.
I'd like to
Signed-
see a Rockets Clippers first round.
Yeah, just to see Pat Bev versus.
Yeah. He can swing that.
Pat Bev
See,
versus Harden.
that's the thing I was going with. Like, I'm going to go with, like, if the playoffs stop today, I'd want to see that series.
Yeah.
I would love to watch a Clippers.
Clippers gotta win one more game.
Yeah,
They either got to win one
Or
more
Utah
or
gotta lose.
yeah. And I think that'd be a great series. I want to see Pat Beverly and I want to see Russ go at each other
Yeah.
like dogs. I want to see Montrezl
'Cause
Harrell
just
go up against Clint Capella and Fareed.
just to let y'all know, Russ does not like Patrick Beverly, bro.
If he sees Patrick Beverly, he's dropping a triple double
Like,
with like 30 plus a
Off
game.
on the court, off the court is like no type of respect there because he injured him that time, messed up his meniscus.
He tore it.
Yeah.
He's the reason why it was torn.
Yeah, so he injured him, so he's like, I'm not rocking with you, bro. So
And then with
Going into the
East-
playoffs too, right?
yeah, going into the playoffs, and he ended up getting hurt, and OKC was one of the favorites to have a chance to make it to the finals. It could never happen because of that
That.
injury. So that was a wasted year.
And in the East, I'm down to watch this like Nets Raptor
Where
series.
do you keep bringing
Deloading versus Kyle
What
Lowry.
is this?
That's gonna be a damn game. That
What?
smells like straight up edibles, bro.
No, this is flame. This is not edible. It's,
Turkey jerky.
Turkey jerky.
Why do edibles smell like turkey jerky?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know what you eating, bro.
Yeah, pothead. I don't know what he eating. He's
Do
crazy.
do I look like I have a potted plant on my head, bro?
Probably.
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
So you have
Something's growing up there.
yeah, something.
Clearly not my hair. But getting back to the main topic, I think that the Raptors Nets series would be a great series to watch in the East on the Eastern Conference.
So the best series to me would be Philly versus Boston. If that somehow happened, those two going at it that early in the playoffs would be amazing, bro. It'll be
That'll be second round.
yeah.
That'll be second round for sure.
But right now, how it's set up, they wouldn't see each other because
They wouldn't?
they're 4 and 5, so they would play Milwaukee.
Nah,
Philly
You-
would face the number 2 seed.
Philly is number 3 right now.
Yeah, so they would
Yeah.
face the number 2 seed second round. That'd be Toronto.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
But that playoff series in the first round. But if it is how it's set up right now, like he said,
So if Philly falls one more spot,
yeah,
that's not
but
gonna
they're
happen.
not. Yeah, it's 6 games. So Toronto versus Brooklyn would be amazing. I would like
That's a good one, but I don't think
That's
anything
not- I don't
comes
think
from
it'll be
there.
too.
I would like
big.
Philly versus Detroit because Blake Griffin, Drummond.
I can't believe
uh,
Orlando's in it right now.
No,
Oh,
number
I-
8 is Miami.
Yeah.
So
No, it's Orlando right now. 305.
No, Orlando's half a game back,
Exactly.
so they're close.
Okay.
Yeah,
Orlando's in it,
The-
yo.
yeah. They have
Orlando
a
and
chance.
Miami are
I
battling
rock
for the
with
last
Orlando
spot.
sometimes.
Yeah, but I
Depending
hope
what
D
year.
Wade get one more series.
Anything Miami.
Yeah, he needs to go to playoffs. They're gonna make that.
D Wade might
'Cause
go
I need
off and average
Florida.
30 a
Florida
series,
in my
bro.
life.
Make it to the finals.
I needed him.
Orlando need to go on and sit down and get that lottery pick anyway.
Yeah,
He be getting up, bro.
but hey, if Miami make it to the playoffs, watch out for D Wade, bro.
Anybody
He gonna
see
try
where
to
he was
go
pulling
off.
this from? Where were you pulling this out from?
He
got
got
a
a
bag
bag
on the floor.
That's what I was like. Where
Yeah,
were you
pocket-
pulling this from, bro?
Pocket
Like,
burrito,
Pocket
burrito
snacks
too.
out there.
Pocket snacks. He's the Mr. Rogers of snacks. He has them there. you know?
Mr. Rogers
Yeah,
and snacks,
drinks,
bro. He just has like a
popcorn,
train
jerky.
in the background.
Yeah,
you just see
train.
like a little
He
thing
can't-
snacks get
He's
brought
like,
in.
hey, drop me off some snacks, and the train drops off snacks. Talks to the little
Hey, yo,
puppets.
also, could I get like an eighth, please, of like sour D? And then you see the train come around with like 3 blunts. rolling.
Alex, you don't smoke it out here.
Yeah, he talking like
Bro,
he's chiefing.
I burn,
Smoking
bro.
jewels.
I burn, bro.
You sound like Will Ferrell and Step Brothers.
Yeah. Hey,
Bro,
but
I burn. I sweat when I watch Cops too. Give me a break.
that's hilarious.
You're
Hey,
lying because I know cops. So come until 4:30.
Yeah.
God.
Oh
Hey,
my
but-
God.
Hey, a great matchup. If playoffs are set with today's rankings, you will have Denver versus OKC, which would be big time,
Yeah, huge.
and then you will have Utah versus Houston. That would be nice. Harden and Donovan Mitchell going at each other.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be some crazy buckets being played. But yeah, man, the playoffs is this is going to be one of the best playoff runs that we're going to have when it comes to just all the series, all the great like players, and just I think you're going to see a lot of big time playoff moments this year. Mike, which series in the first round did you say will be your favorite?
I actually got to pick one in the first round. I got you.
Yeah,
because I was looking at it earlier. Let me get.
Yeah, it's a lot of. It's gonna be some good basketball, man. I'm excited where the playoffs is going to be. It's gonna be so much action, so much big time games, so many big time moments, man. It's gonna be epic.
You know what? I want to see what Denver would be able to do against OKC.
Yeah, because everybody is saying Denver's weakness is, they just don't have experience.
They got a team.
Yeah. But I always look at it like, man, if you good, you good. So you can beat a team. Yeah, it comes down to some big moments, but the year Golden State won the first time, no one really expected them to win. They just went on a run, got to the finals and won. So I think that OKC will have a chance.
Them boys gonna smack them, and it's gonna be nice.
You think OKC will smack them?
Yeah.
Denver's one of the best home teams,
and they have two of the best players right now. I do understand. That's what I'm saying. They're a nice team. That's why I would love to see this matchup. But you got to understand that the star players will get them further in the playoffs to start off. So that's like it
didn't help them with Utah. And they had
Denver ain't been
Paul
yet.
George.
Them going in as a 1 seed is very vulnerable.
Yeah, but right now they're number. They're half game back.
PG and Russ have both been to the playoffs and have gone a little bit further than Denver.
But we thought that last year.
No, but you got to think about Denver is a new collective unit right now. They still trying to bet like, we can pull Michael Porter Jr. out the woodwork. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, he's not going to be your savior.
Yeah, he's not going to play.
So that's why he's not going to help you in the playoffs. He's not going to be no secret weapon. So it's not going to be enough for the players that are better than you. They can make their players around them even better.
They're tough at home because they're 31-6 tied with the best record.
In the playoffs, everybody's 0-0 until you lace up.
But man, playing at altitude in Denver, and all they gotta do is win 4 home games and they're good. And that'll be Russ and them will have to be. I'm hoping that this year we can see a playoff Russ, that he becomes more efficient.
With Paul George, this will be a nice playoffs for him.
Yeah, but because last year he didn't really ball out. Like, they kind of got embarrassed against Utah. And the final game, Russ shot 40 shots, and it's like
because he's trash.
Bro, he was
trash, and Lonzo's nice, man. I'm a Laker fan.
You damn right.
Lonzo's trash. Deloading is nice.
Yeah, deloading is the truth.
Yo, I just saw the story on Bro Bible right now, and I had to look at it because it's about Tristan Thompson.
Oh, what do you do now?
He hit up a 17-year-old girl that lives in London. She's like a model. She's beautiful, but bro, she's 17. Get away,
dude.
Creep.
He literally look, and she posted it online.
Yeah,
she roasted him. Didn't even respond to him.
Yeah, she didn't respond, but she posted.
That's the message. Real Tristan 13 with the heart, and her response was LOL.
Yeah. So Tristan Thompson, cut it out, bro. Like, you need to just relax, dog.
Somebody needs to unplug his computer, man.
Man, unplug his computer.
Yeah. Someone sent her a question saying, "Send the Tristan DM to the Shade Room." Someone, and
she did it.
Was, "Nah, I'm not a clout chaser." LOL. She sent it to the Shade Room for sure.
So that's hilarious. So NBA players got to be smart, bro. With social media, you got to watch what
Why
you do.
Why are you wilding like that?
He needs to not be a perv, bro.
Yeah, not be a perv. She's 17. Bro probably hit her up like, "Hey, when you turn 18,
He's been getting younger and younger with girls as he goes for like his wife, then he has Jordan Woods, and now the 17-year-old. Like, what the fuck is going on with his life, man? And like, of course, there's always that instance where you didn't know, but like, what the fuck? Still,
she's beautiful. Bro.
Did he not know?
There's no response.
So.
I'm pretty. If she's a model, I'm sure it's out there that she's 17.
Yeah, like it's hard to deny that shit.
Yeah, but
that's why I'm saying it could be a possibility, but still, like, the fuck.
Hey, he's gonna have a long off season, so he's planning ahead.
Yeah, maybe she turns 18 in May.
Yeah, maybe she turns 18. Season's done. That was good, you know.
Or he might know. This could be news, ladies and gentlemen. The NBA could be having the Cavs play in London at the start of next season.
You did hear that.
Huh?
They're going to it's
who is it?
Paris,
Charlotte, right? And
is it
Paris?
Charlotte?
Is it Cleveland though?
Oh, I don't remember.
That's why I'm saying this. He's planning ahead for London, so now the Cavs are going to London. There
he knows already. That's the inside scoop.
That's the inside scoop. He like
Cavs in London next year.
He's like, I'm trying to get out there. No, it's gonna be
Boss in the house
It's gonna be
with ice cream and shit for nobody but him.
Nobody but him.
Damn, that's shady.
That's
Hey,
cold, bro.
Let me tell you, when you have a boss,
Is that from Cool House?
they gotta show you respect, bro. If they bring
Oh,
ice
he
cream,
went to the fire spot too.
everybody gotta bring ice cream. So he don't got no ice cream for
Man,
us,
I want
bro.
some
It's
cream too,
disrespectful.
bro.
But
You had to give
Hey.
me a scoop. I feel you.
hey, so Keith, I don't know if you heard about your boy Tristan Thompson. He's still out there chasing. Yeah,
He sent a heart.
He sent a heart
With no
to
reply.
a 7-year-old model from London. So Paris in 2020 is gonna be Hornets versus the Bucks.
Bro.
So
She's 17.
Okay.
Yo, but
Key,
Lil Yachty
Key.
just bought
Okay,
this
wait,
girl Bad Baby.
Look
Wait,
who
wait,
it
wait,
is,
wait,
bro.
wait. Time out,
$40,000
no.
chain.
I'm gonna ask a father. So, how old is Tristan?
What, like 30?
Okay.
31?
So your daughter's 17 and this nigga takes her heart. You.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
Gunplay. It's gunplay off the rip.
Wait a minute. It's okay.
on
It's-
site.
we give hearts for like likes, and even if on the Instagram it was like the automatic heart.
No, it wasn't. It was a purple
purple
heart
emoji.
emoji.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
It
about,
was a
right?
purple emoji.
He was a purple.
No.
emoji.
It was the red. He's in the purple.
Yeah.
one?
Yes, he
No, he
sent
sent the
a-
DM, bruh.
He's in the purple heart.
In
It
her
was a
DM.
Yes,
DM.
it was an
Heart means,
emoji
like, honor and
GM.
shit, though. Y'all gotta see.
DM, no.
Bro, this guy's looking for
DM.
every hole
I
in
gotta
this
read between
story.
the lines.
Purple hearts are for lupus.
This is quicksand,
Yeah,
man.
She's 17.
She's
Hey,
17, and
he's
it's a
30
DM.
something.
If he would have put it on her page and like let the world know at the bottom of her comments, but he went in the DM, slid the
Yeah.
purple heart.
He
You got a 30-something-year-old sliding in
He
your
tried-
daughter's DMs.
huh? Send hearts to the homie.
Hey,
To the homie.
so you got a 30-something-year-old sliding in somebody's
She's never met
daughter's
this man a
DM.
day in her
Yeah,
life.
day in
It's
her
well
life.
known.
And she's beautiful, so she know what he hit her up about.
And it's
She a
Tristan
model.
Thompson.
yeah,
She a mo-
yeah.
Exactly.
But
He is like the face of the dog niggas.
man, facts.
He brought up. Who was it?
Face
It was,
of the young
Lil
struggle
Yachty.
face.
And his
Lil
side
Yachty.
chick. And his side chick denied him.
What? What did Yachty do?
Lil Yachty bought that
Bad baby that
$40,000 chain.
Oh yeah,
But then they do like a
I
track
think that's,
together.
I
or
think
some
that's a
shit?
little worse than a heart. And a thing.
yeah. But
But I think they did a
I
track
seen a
together.
comment. Somebody says that he's like prepping her for when she turns 18.
yeah,
I'm sure.
them
Like,
industry
bro.
dudes be on some weird stuff, dog.
No, bro, I wouldn't
Bro,
deny it.
apparently
They be
you
on
ain't
some
heard
weird
the
stuff.
stories that they be. Never mind.
saying.
They
La
It's
la la.
too much.
they be
La,
on
la,
some
la.
weird stuff.
La la.
Bro,
No matter
okay.
how old they're. La, la.
I know this is a hoop show, but damn, some girl came out today. Another girl who's very like unattractive, bro.
What's his name?
Talking about R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly did this 2003,
I
and
believe it though. They don't be hot.
bro. Like
he be
where are
looking
they
at hood
coming
rats,
from,
bro.
Bro, it's like
Knock-
CNN.
What do you think he doing?
CNN see anybody who walking by and say, "Hey, you want to bash R. Kelly? Come through to the
Nah,
studio."
they be like, "Hey, you was
So-
R. Kelly." They be like, "Yeah, I was with him. I got video proof and da da da."
Yeah.
Hey man, if
That's
you're gonna talk about
crazy,
R.
dog.
Kelly, you gotta watch the Michael Jackson.
R. Kelly been in the
documentary.
business too
I'm
long,
sorry.
bro. Over
Jackson
time.
was way worse.
Alex, we
Bill
don't
Cosby
talk
had like
about
80
Michael
women.
Jackson.
Hey man, you separate.
We don't talk about
no,
Mike.
Just as we said on this show
He's
before,
dead.
you separate the artist from what they did career-wise.
No,
Bro, we don't
I don't
talk
talk
about
about
Mike.
dead people.
Yeah, we don't talk about Mike. We don't talk about
dead,
Mike,
man.
Oh
dog.
yeah.
You gotta acknowledge what they've done.
He's dead. We talked about this a long time ago.
Yeah, he's dead.
A lot. We used to talk about this all the time
So
when
when
he was
OJ
alive.
So then, when OJ,
Why are we
we're not
talking
gonna
about it
talk
again?
about the OJ case anymore?
When he's dead,
Yeah.
Oh, they
He
did
did-
that
no.
shit.
If they
what
bring
else
up
is there to
the-
talk about?
He
What,
there's
did
nothing
it.
to talk about.
what else is there to talk about?
The glove didn't fit, but we know he did it.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Once
You
I
watched
saw
the first like 10 minutes of that show, you're just
OJ
like, he fucking did it.
admitted to
We know-
doing
No,
it.
once I
We
saw,
know he did it.
Once I saw the evidence, I was like, "Oh, he set him up." No, he did
No, he
not.
fucking
Yeah.
did
He
it.
did all of that.
No.
It led from the thing to,
Once bro
to the back of your.
Hey, once
Bro,
bro
what you mean?
sat
I
down,
had to murk you. Like, what,
Hey,
that's
once
what
bro-
that scene looks like.
he had to sit down where, first of all, he had a goddamn book saying, "If I did
After
it."
he,
And they
exactly, after he
literally,
stabbed
like,
the
how fucking
motherfuckers,
dumb
I
do you have
did
to
have
be
to
to
sit
sit-
down.
And
have
they
an
have to
interview
add. They
for
had
that.
to add that. Like they had to add the if part.
He wrote the damn book. What you mean he had to add
No,
it?
I know.
It literally is an autobiography, and this
It-
guy,
of how I
America
murked
literally
these
got
people.
to see it, and we're all sitting here just like, no, he didn't do it. And then
I
like
didn't-
right after
Who
this,
said he didn't do it?
no, people were saying that he didn't do it as the
kept
case
saying-
was
There
unfolding,
was,
right?
there was,
Oh,
there
that's
was a
as the
stereotype
case was
that black people
unfolding.
keep
But
saying
then
that
you
we
watch,
didn't believe it.
then you watch the
No.
assassination show or the True American
The
Crime
fact
Story
was
thing,
black
and you're like,
people
he
were
fucking
mad.
did it. Like after 5 minutes,
No,
like, he
this,
fucking did it.
Alex, the truth
Well, we
is,
didn't have these
and
details.
he got off.
Hey,
on
let me
all
tell
these,
you.
I get that. It's,
Alex, let me
Hindsight's
let me
20/20.
educate you on this. Black people were mad because Rodney King just happened,
oh yeah,
the riots and all that. So they were like,
It's
know,
like you're going from one person to
it's
another
like-
person.
yeah. Now y'all
and-
trying to take away one of our star names, man. We gonna back you. No
But
matter
another
what
thing,
he
what
doing.
made it bad was that they wanted him so bad, the extremes they went to get him. When they
Yeah.
would have,
Yeah,
they
they
would just
would break-
took the slow
yeah.
play. They probably would have got away with it.
And-
But your boys over
They
here
got-
moving evidence and shit, like, bro, you
He's
can't
a
do
racist-ass
that.
cop. They were
And
able to prove
when,
that.
when you
they're-
when you talk about the GOAT, Johnny Cochran is the Michael Jordan of being a lawyer, dog, an attorney.
But that should
Johnny
be like,
Cochran is the
but that
truth.
should be a lesson
Rest in
to
peace
like
to that
No
man.
Brokeback.
him and his racism was so bad that like
Bad.
he ended up letting somebody as a murderer get off.
Hey, Johnny Cochran was so good. I felt that I could have robbed the bank and had been on camera, and he would have still got me off.
Nah, Johnny Cochran technically
Maybe
got
rethink
lucky
how you
because the
said
dude
that,
was
because
racist
that's
as
not
hell.
exact-
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Not like that, bro.
There was a lot going on with the.
Dude was racist
No,
as
there's
This
a
man
lot-
on
there's a
camera,
lot
he's
going
like
on
Johnny
on the
Cochran
back
could get
end.
me off, bro. That's what Michael
What?
just said.
Yeah.
We'd be on camera and Johnny Cochran could get me off.
Y'all gotta stop saying things like this.
Alex is sick, dog. Hey,
Michael, I don't know what you think
Listeners,
about
Let me
doing.
get some popcorn.
listeners,
Is
if you didn't
no
know,
pause
Alex
moment?
is 14 years old, so he's in there with it.
All right, is it bad that my mind went to a terrible joke I was going to make
Yeah.
right there?
Johnny Cochran's dead, man. Can't
Hey,
do
Tristan
that to him.
Thompson,
Don't talk
don't
about
message me.
Oh yeah, you better
He gonna
watch.
slide your DM.
He slid in.
He liked the fair skin, brother.
What? Y'all.
But so if you guys didn't know, there was big news in LA when it came to LA basketball. Clippers are winning, Lakers are losing, of course. But the Triple Bs, man, there's something going on with the Big Baller brand. So bad that Lonzo, who's pretty much the face of the brand other than his dad, covered up his tattoo and put dice.
Yo, you're hating on LiAngelo. He was the face of that brand.
What'd he do?
He covered up his Big
Get
Baller
out.
brand tattoo and put 3 dice because
Lonzo.
Lonzo.
Why?
Because the guy who was the help, like one of the founders, stole like 1.5 million
Have you
from
tatted Lonzo before?
him.
Nah.
'Cause those dice were horrible.
Bruh, well, it was a
I just
cover
wanted
up.
to make sure I was like,
Yeah, it was a cover up.
It was
Nah,
a cover
nah.
up. That was the best he could do, bro.
It was like when Game got that butterfly and he turned it into
to
LA.
LA.
Yeah,
it was like,
so
bro,
Nah,
with
yeah.
the star around it
Yeah,
and all
the
that, like all
star,
the extras. Like, what are
yeah.
you doing, man?
yeah.
If you,
I looked at it, I was like, Lonzo, that is horrible. I was like, well, it was a cover up. And I
I
was
don't
trying to
give a
look
damn.
at it.
Yeah.
He should have just went like all black or something on
nigga,
it.
my dice look way better
All
than that.
Wait. In the spirit of it all, Milk. I'm going to show you the tattoo and tell
The
us what you
before and
think.
after.
Yeah, show it. Tell us. We got our
We got our tattoo specialist here.
tattoo artist in the building, Milk Tats on IG. He's here with Courtside Radio with the starting 5, Mike Hill, the PG.
Live in the building,
Live
baby.
in the building out of Pappy, Mr. Shice
Oh,
Wright,
yeah. Nah. that's
Hans
not-
World himself. What you think about the tat, Milk?
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
What would you rate
I-
out of 10?
For the cover up, you have to
Look
remember
at
it's
it.
a cover up. He's an artist.
I mean, yo, I really.
So you
bro,
had the
I can't find
creativity.
it, bro. I really can't find it in me to hate on somebody else's work because it's artwork.
Yeah.
And to each his own. I think I would do it differently.
Yeah.
There
right.
we go.
There you go. Rate it out of 10. Rate it out of 10. You don't got to go too low.
I mean,
Hold on.
The little white dots.
He is a tattoo artist.
Yeah, one of them got 7 dots.
my dice won't
I got
look like
tattoo.
that.
I was like, my dice look better than that.
Bro, I don't have tattoos, and I can tell you that looks like a fucked up tattoo.
Damn. Lonzo, you're a millionaire. Get better, bro.
No, you know what's crazy though? Like, in all respect, his artist
Yeah.
passed away.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so
And
the
did
dude
all
who
the
did
tat-
all his work
Yeah.
passed away.
Oh, that's
Damn,
cool.
bro. Now I feel like
He's
a
a
piece of
tattoo
shit.
artist.
He's a
I
tattoo
just
artist.
told you this.
So that's probably a new artist.
Like, he
Yeah,
travels,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
out
You know
here
what I mean?
traveling.
Try to do that. He like, I
Milk,
can't do
you
this.
just made me feel like shit. I'm sorry,
I'm just
bro.
saying,
I
like-
don't feel like shit.
Damn.
I mean-
I have to stand on what I
And
said.
that's what I'm saying. It wasn't his work.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's why you see all the
Stand
other
on what
work
I
like
said.
it's booming, and then
Like I
I
feel, you know.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
the other
for
shit
him.
is clean. The other shit was actually
yeah,
clean.
he probably got a new artist.
That's
All right,
crazy.
shout out to you for also using a pack of Marlboro Reds to hold up your
I
phone.
need to charge my phone. They make the charger on the bottom.
Yeah. That's
I don't know
dope.
why.
That's real nigga shit. I ain't gonna
Just don't touch
I
it.
thought he was
Exactly.
on IG Live or something like that.
Hey, for real, I saw him too. I was like, okay, he got the IG live going on. Hey, but with this whole situation, which was a mess,
But yeah,
Man,
he stole the 1.5 million.
1.5 mil.
No, couldn't account for it.
Yeah, couldn't
Bro,
account
Lonzo
for
has
it.
basically removed himself, and he was 53% owner of Big Baller Brand. So once he removed himself, like that, pretty much like just put the brand under.
Yeah,
All you have
pretty
to be
much.
is
And I had
skeptical.
heard they had also been thinking about like kind of
If you're-
trashing the brand anyway, like because it was
If you're a majority
too many
owner,
issues.
you could do what
It
the fuck
like
you want.
it was too many
It was
issues with like
booming in the
shipping.
beginning.
You know what?
Oh
You
yeah,
gonna
I was
go
gonna
get
say
Like all the
But it's
shipping
like-
and shit and all the late orders,
Money
people was
for food.
complaining about
Yeah.
it. So like they probably lost money off
He's,
of the returns.
his name,
and
the
all
guy's name is
that. Alan Foster.
Alan Foster.
Yeah,
And its concerns is he has a criminal past.
oh, he has a criminal past.
Yeah, that's what
He's a snake.
That's what
They went over here and got the snake
ESPN
and
is-
wonder why he snaked them.
ESPN
Big
is
baller brand
reporting.
for you, ladies and gentlemen.
So they're saying that there's $1.5 million that aren't accounted
Personal.
for.
Personal and business accounts are missing.
Yeah,
That's
so,
what the 1.5 is from.
So it's crazy to think that. And I don't know if you guys saw, but Charles Barkley was just bashing LeVar like he's a terrible dad.
What?
Like, why would you hire somebody like that to be around your
That's
boys?
not it. Like,
That's
how do
not
you
his
know?
fault.
Yeah.
Look who's
They
talking.
became
Charles, you've
friends
been snaked
because-
by so many people.
And he
And
said
almost got
that.
snuffed by
Charles
Shaq,
missing
but
millions.
And then
Either
Charles-
way,
Charles Barkley is the same man that said that he's not a role model. So why the hell do you have any business commenting on someone else's?
They
parents?
swear,
First
I
of
swear they
all-
act like he's like the god and like everything he
He
says
called
is
him a
like,
big mouth dad.
And
Because he is
ain't
a big
got
mouth.
hands.
Who's
He's
piggy?
never had hands.
He's
either.
He's piggybacking on his kid's success.
Which he mildly is.
Yeah, so that's why I can
Mildly.
agree with it. Not,
Millions in.
Yeah, more than mildly, but
Who's millions in? What do you mean?
I
There's a
can
difference.
agree with that. But it's your kids.
That's what I'm saying. So he's millions in. He
Yeah,
ain't-
it's your kids. You put that
Did
nut
you
in.
just say he busted that night?
Yeah, you put that nut in. You deserve to, do what you're supposed to do.
Keith, I told you my son. made it to
18
the
years
league.
got you for 18 years.
Hey,
And she had him.
Hey,
for
Joe.
18
Hey,
years.
Shoot me,
Joe.
I
Hey,
told
Joe
you we-
Jackson
I told you we could
beat
do
his
it.
kids to
Long
be
time
one of the
ago,
greatest groups ever. And he beat his son so bad that
Why are you
Michael
taking it back
Jackson
to Michael
became-
Jackson, bro? Why,
No, I'm just saying. We talk about parents. No, we're not talking about.
Joe's
Look at
one
how
of the
that ended
greatest
up for all these
motivators.
kids that
in
Michael
Jackson
history.
went
I
around.
don't care what nobody say.
He would have been a great coach, bro.
Joe Jackson is one of the greatest motivators in history.
Yeah.
That is like
Y'all-
the most false statement on the
It
planet.
is not false.
That is fake news.
No, it is not. His methods were unorthodox.
Yeah.
But
Were they? They won. They won him.
Bruh.
Mike was
I ain't
king.
seen no damn documentary.
King
We
of
know what
pop.
Joe did.
Yeah.
He fathered his children.
So someone,
They're
If
just
fathered,
different.
if fathered means
someone by the
manhandled.
name of Pete,
He was
he asked a question. He said,
unorthodoxly aggressive.
"Hey, I want y'all to listen to this question. We got people
What's good?
chiming in, typing in questions, giving us.
Where?
You gotta check the app, bro.
Run it up.
Check
You didn't
the
know we
app.
had an app?
Yeah.
Of course, we gotta. Are you talking about on the good news?
But yeah, touchdown with
Talking about on
tangents.
the good news?
Pete hit us up and said,
Shout
"Real,
out, follow
real
me.
question: would you trade LeBron in our first round pick for Zion?"
No.
So this is the Paul Pierce thing?
Yeah, pretty much the Paul Pierce thing where he said he would trade LeBron for Zion. Would you do it?
I would
No.
trade LeBron for Zion.
It matters how you're looking
if
at
I
it.
could, but no, I can't.
If you want to win now,
LeBron
yes.
doesn't have a no trade clause because he's a no trade clause.
Yeah, you it's
You
tough.
don't trade LeBron unless it's his last year. He asked to be traded.
But bro, Zion still has to
LeBron
prove
not
he's
gonna
a
wake
great
up
NBA
tomorrow and
player.
be like, "Oh, he was traded." Like Adam Silver not gonna let that trade go through.
Yeah,
Like he was like, "No,
So-
denied."
yeah. So it's I couldn't do it because we're trying to win a championship in the next few years. But if we decide to if we would never had LeBron and it was
In
just
3
like-
years, if it was, yeah, you can.
Yeah, 3 years.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
But
but Pete from Touchdown with Tangents, which is coming up next. Make sure you guys stay locked in to the Good News Radio app and check them out.
Jackie said the juice is loose. I
The
missed
juice
that.
is loose. Do not say it 3 times, Jackie, or he
The
will
juice
be
is loose. The juice is loose.
He
The
will
juice
show
is
up in your
loose.
house and you better run. Okay, Jackie, make
Shit.
sure you listen. All right, do not. If you look, he's worse than Candyman because this is real life. But so with Lonzo Ball stepping away from Big Baller Brand, where do you guys think he should go?
Nike.
Nike, it's
Yeah.
happening. Like he wouldn't have done that if it wasn't already in the works.
So if he goes to Nike, do the Lakers still trade him?
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna trade his ass. Bruce, he is up out of there.
No,
They're
don't
about-
trade him.
They're about to home run him straight out of LA. dog.
No, just trade Kuz, man.
Yeah, but
John
man,
Hart had surgery.
that's a
Trade
crazy
all them.
situation. Can you imagine your own brand and you're getting robbed money? Like this is your brand.
Yeah,
Like you are the face of it because you're the only guy in the league.
it depends
So-
on who you put.
It is nuts to see that happen. Might to check and see if they ball is okay. Damn,
During today's Yankees game.
dude deflated the ball.
Who's
That's
that?
crazy.
Is that Voight?
One of them steroid dudes
hurt
they got
a
over
little-
there.
It probably hurt a little bit.
Luke Voigt.
It broke the
Yeah.
Voigt?
Just so y'all know.
Yeah.
Just so y'all
Get that
know.
trash out of
Take
here,
that
Baseball
trash
season
outta
started
here.
today. Go
Yeah.
Yankees.
Hey, I hope y'all
Go.
listen.
Trash out of here, bro.
Listen, I
Yankees.
hope y'all know that we more than
Titties
just
away.
basketball fans. We know about every sport, bro.
Go Yankees. It's opening day today.
Switch
Some
it.
pretty
Mike Hill is the
Early
biggest
down
cricket
here.
fan I've ever met.
Cricket, I like
You
rugby.
like cricket?
Rugby is dope.
Squash.
Are you making this up right now?
No, facts, bro. Like, you got to check out a
What
cricket
is your
game.
favorite part about cricket?
It's kind of like baseball, so you got big time
Except it
plays.
lasts like 3 days.
Yeah.
Bro,
Pretty
the
much.
best sport though is badminton.
Badminton.
Badminton's fun.
Badminton. As you see,
Nigga ball was
anyone
fun, too,
anyone
but
that
you
watched
ain't
Trailer
You said
Park Boys-
handball? Olympic? Oh, yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
has
yeah,
anyone in this room watched Trailer Park Boys?
Hey, the best
Yes,
Of course.
actually.
Hey,
Some shit.
Badminton.
Show.
Nigga ball was fun, too. wasn't it,
to
wasn't
make sure I got off the cigarettes in prison, Bubbles made me play badminton.
Hey, the best new sport is they have Jedi lightsaber fighting.
Dude, that stuff
Shut
is
up.
dope. No, it's real. It's
No, it's
so
dope.
cool.
It's dope,
It's
bro.
so all right,
Never
wait a
wanted
sec.
the
Wait
ball
a
to
sec.
touch you, but you
Real
always
life?
fire on
Real
somebody.
life. Bro, Bruce, you might have an inner Jedi and you got to go find out.
I know I do. I just
Yeah.
didn't know they didn't call me because they didn't want me to win the tournament.
Oh, you might be too real. You might be Obi-Wan Bruce
They were
Nobi.
like, you can't use your real powers,
Bro.
Bruce.
Obi-Wan Bruce
Real
Nobi.
powers.
Yeah, it's a real sport. So you show up and you go
You
to
said
work.
that's not cricket.
No, that's
I was like, you fucking lying.
Yeah,
What
that's-
did cricket
yeah, it has
add
to do with-
lightsabers?
with
That's what I'm
lightsaber.
saying. What the fuck you
This
lying
is
at?
this
Intergalactic
is
cricket, bro.
professional Jedi lightsaber fighting.
Bro, this is acting.
No, it's real, dog.
That's
That's
not a
not
video
real.
game
It's
convention.
not
That's
real.
scripted.
No, this is the World Championship.
Yeah, it's the
of
World
fencing.
Championships of
I want
it.
to put tips on this
The
dude
rule
already.
is if you hit the body 10 times,
Bro, you getting cracked in the face with the lightsaber off the rip.
if you get hit in the body 10 times,
Yeah, you die.
you lose.
Yeah.
Bruh, hit this
Oh,
guy.
so I know
They're
that.
too nice.
Nah, man, they put on the show. This is fake. He
But
over here
exactly.
doing spins and shit.
I
Get
was
out
saying,
of
I'm gonna
here.
go ahead
Straight
and
out the
my-
movie. There's no way.
Hey, so I wanted to talk to you guys.
I'm gonna kick someone in the face
Alex,
and then hit
put
him
it
in the
away.
back.
That shit is
Put it
Like,
away.
scripted.
get the fuck out of here.
I
That's
might-
what this.
I'm getting
that's
too
what they want you
excited.
to
I
feel
might
like,
really
yeah.
go and really
Leg
sign
gone in
They
the
probably
first
got,
move.
They probably got the music playing.
I'm
and shit while
gonna
they
hit
do
you with the
this.
splits and slice your leg. Blouses.
Nah, not
So,
that. No, they
Kobe
playing a
Bryant.
Jedi
Kobe
fight
Bryant
scene
was getting
music.
interviewed
Yeah.
on a late night show, and they told
Man,
him.
leave my boy Kobe alone. What'd you expect him
Wait,
to
what
say?
the-
No,
Kobe do?
they he was on a late night show and they asked him, who would you choose in order of these players? LeBron,
Oh.
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant.
They
He
told
said,
him
I'm
he
already
had to
knowing.
do this to eat, or he had to eat cow tongue,
I eat cow tongue.
and it was like a whole tongue.
was
Well,
this
he
too?
was honest too. I
Bro.
remember his answer.
Kobe Bryant
I give him that.
feels that he's better than Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan and
I don't
LeBron.
It's Michael Jordan, Kobe, then LeBron.
I
Are you
don't
gonna
know.
Are you gonna say
Well,
on
what are
wax
we
that
going
somebody's
as?
better than you?
What are you? That's what I'm
Some
saying. What are we
guys say
going
it.
at?
That's why some people call Jordan the GOAT. Kobe really believes.
Well,
But do
he's
you
the
think
best.
Kobe should
Kobe
say that
gonna-
Jordan is the GOAT?
No,
You could? A lot of
If
people say
you're
that.
Kobe,
no.
if you're Kobe though, are you
Yeah.
gonna say that somebody's better than you?
Magic
When
Johnson.
you are literally 1B to the 1A of Michael Jordan, and the
Yeah.
only person that I think on the planet that's allowed to say he's better than Michael is Kobe.
Kobe, because he emulated every part of
Yeah.
his
Every
game.
single thing. And if you ask
Or-
people
or
in
down
the
to
NBA,
the-
they'll
down to
tell
the
you he's
highlights
more
of how I bang on
skilled
people.
or
than
Kareem.
Mike was. He
No,
just
I
wasn't
believe
as
so.
athletic
I think
as
Kobe's
Mike
the
was.
most skilled
Kobe was
basketball
more
player
scored.
ever.
Ever in the
To ever
See,
play.
that's what I'm saying. Kobe's going to go down as the most skilled basketball player ever, but LeBron's going to go down as the most talented. Like
physically gifted.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Nah, it's a
like whatever.
physical
What?
gift.
Yes, I'm saying. Like no, not.
Nah, well, I don't know.
Nah,
Zion.
that's what I'm saying. Not
Zion's
yet.
285.
That's what I'm saying. Hold
Nah,
the
he
fuck
ain't
on.
got it like.
Oh no, bruh.
hell
No,
are you talking
Giannis might
about?
go down because if Giannis get a 3-point game, bro might average 40,
I want
15
you-
rebounds.
Giannis
Yeah, I
is
can see
not
that.
going to.
I can
Well-
I can see our
But
Your
it's,
boy
it's
Giannis
LeBron
averaging
because
30,
LeBron
14.
can play
his
any
length
sport.
with his athleticism.
LeBron can
Zion
play
is
any sport,
just-
bro.
Who, LeBron?
Yeah, he can play any sport and be. He's the modern
Russ
day.
will be more
Bo Jackson.
successful. No, Russ would actually be more successful in more sports than LeBron, I think.
Nah,
You
if
said
you had
Russ?
No, honestly, yeah.
if you had LeBron at
Agreed.
tight end, if you had him at a
Nah.
outfielder,
Nah.
I can even.
You're right, it's Russ.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
I feel
honestly, LeBron is awkward in every single sport but basketball
But-
and like tight end or like a lineman in football.
he can be. Bro,
He'll be a
he's
defensive
almost the
end.
same size as
Now
Aaron
that
Judge.
Aaron Judge is
Yeah.
a outfielder, I mean,
He can do
things are
that.
changing.
Bro, if
But I just
Keith, if you had LeBron James,
Russell Westbrook as an athlete, yeah,
Hey, Keith,
I take that.
like playing more
wait,
sports, yeah.
if you had LeBron James,
I take Russell in hockey, soccer,
bro,
baseball,
if you had LeBron James
football.
on the ice
Definitely.
court, on the ice rink, and this dude's in
What?
skates coming at you full speed, bro.
Bro,
He's killing everybody.
Let me tell you something.
He's too tall though,
Let me
bro.
tell you something.
Bro,
You can get in there and get
no,
that.
listen to me. Let me tell you
I'm
something.
talking about young LeBron.
You need a
bro.
low center of
You
gravity
over
for
here,
certain
you
things.
reminiscing. Let
I'm
me tell you
talking about
something.
young LeBron.
I'm talking about right now that you understand that you can't name 3 black hockey players that you know talking about on the ice.
Because it's only 2 of them. Yeah, you
It's
need.
only 2.
Hey, make sure
It
y'all.
really is only 2, bro. It's like one here and one in
It's
like
only
Vegas
2.
or some shit.
Hey, but if you do want to know black hockey players, make sure y'all check out Mark, man. He live every Saturday.
Marky Mark.
1:30 Sports Talk
I've never ice
with
skated
Mark.
a day in my life.
Yeah, I never.
Really?
Brothers ain't.
Never?
And
Never.
all the black dudes are Canadian.
Y'all from
black.
Boston? Y'all ain't never ice skated?
I've been ice skating, but I
I
don't
know
like
you've
it.
been ice skating.
Yeah.
You do
Yeah,
He
we,
just-
we know you.
Alex
been
does
ice
figure
skating, Alex.
skating.
We've told you.
Hey, don't tell them what I do in my off
Milk,
time.
you
That's
from-
my business,
Milk,
buddy.
you from Boston. You've never.
I'm not from Boston. I'm from Florida.
He from
Yeah, he
Florida.
did say that
Yeah.
before.
All right.
I
Your
lived,
bo-
I lived in Boston for 5 years.
That's a long time. You ain't take a girl on a day ice skating? It was cold as
No,
hell.
all you got to do is
I
roll
do
up once
chicken
and then hang.
You want some wings or some beer, girl? We out. Let's go. Back to the crib.
I just thought
On the
about
way
it.
back
I
to
did
the-
go ice skating.
I've definitely been
I
ice
take a
skating
chick
multiple
ice skating.
times.
I take a chick ice skating, so
No, you
I
don't,
can't.
bro. Keith, you been
can't
ice skating
lie.
before?
No,
I know you have.
No, you have.
LA niggas
Culture
do it
ass.
all,
I love
bro.
that.
Yeah, you
Coach
got
it
to.
ass.
We do
I like
everything.
Cause you want to do something different. You can't be like every other
Keep
dude.
over
Take
there
her to the
taking
beach.
Not future.
Nah, you
Yeah.
gonna take her to the beach and then keep gonna go and get exotic on her.
He gonna take her snorkeling right there in Venice Beach.
He said, "Hey, we're going to Catalina tomorrow."
Damn,
I
we
ain't
on
never been on
second
the
date.
Catalina
island.
wine mix.
She excited because she thinking it's island at the end. I'm excited. Catalina Island.
Exactly.
Ooh.
What's that coast of
the
Hawaii?
Catalina wine
Yeah,
mixer.
Yeah,
no,
no.
look, no.
But it's a beautiful
It's
island.
just a quick
I can
little.
take
It's a
you
quick little trip.
to. Hey.
Take her on a helicopter.
Hey, we
Oh my god.
we schooling the
100.
youngsters. They don't even know it, bro. We schooling them about little game like that.
Man, you can go to Catalina for 100 in a
$100.
helicopter, bro.
100, hey, and have a good time. Not
Keep it
even
100.
trip.
Hey, bro, you get your hotel. You straight. I remember that.
Yeah, hey, it ain't bad. But
Never took a girl. I'm just saying. I remember those.
hey, so
Catalina.
remember, if you have your own company, please do not let nobody rob you
I love
from your
this
own
case,
brand. Because
Man, I'm telling you,
How
watch
you
all
gonna get fired on
transactions.
your day off?
1.5 million. Hey, for real, y'all just ask Craig. It was actually Ezel who stole the boxes. If you ever seen the bonus cuts, but drop the music for Throwback Thursday.
Oh,
Wolf
we
Wireless.
dropping
Look, Wolf Wireless, ain't
One of the most fire hip hop tracks.
Yes, it is.
Back in the days
I
when
see
I
the
was
work.
young, I'm not a kid anymore. But Throwback Thursday, we do it every week. So Milk, this is your first episode with us. We do Throwback Thursday Player of the Week, where we introduce or bring up a player of the past that people may have forgotten about, or for these young bucks out here, they may not have no idea who that player is. So this week, it may be a name that you know, Michael Finley.
Ooh.
Damn.
Hell yeah,
Michael
baby.
Finley.
Wait, which one? Dallas or
Dallas, of course, when he was a part of the Big Three with him, Dirk, and Steve Nash. Michael
Wow.
Finley, University of Wisconsin. He was a 21st
You
pick
went to Wisconsin?
in 1995. Yeah,
dunk
Wow.
contest.
yeah.
he was
He
in a
did
dunk
that
contest,
trash
man.
ass cartwheel
That's what
dunk.
made me die laughing.
Yeah,
Bro,
that
you
was-
lost
Hey,
all respect.
If you ever want to
I
see
remember
one
that.
of the
Pull
worst
it up. Let's see.
slam dunks,
I want to see this.
bring that
Which
up because
one?
that.
Oh,
the shit
you've
was
never
trash.
seen the Finley?
Yeah.
Wow, bruh.
Bro, like I had like
It was
one of the
trash.
half-ass
Yeah.
I
cartwheels.
want to see this.
It was
Like-
like a joke. It was like, it wasn't even
It
a
was-
real
it was
cartwheel,
supposed to be
bro.
That's
It
what I'm
was
saying.
like-
One of them half-ass cartwheels
It's
that you
supposed to be
do at the
serious,
house
though?
so you don't
My-
hit the
my-
couch or
97.
something.
Yeah,
97.
97. Yeah, my little nephew, 8 years old, does a better cartwheel than him. And that dude was a
Man, he was
professional
supposed to do like the double backflip
Yeah,
cartwheel thing
to the
with
dunk.
the double tuck out.
But Michael
Double
Finley,
tuck, I'm stupid.
he was drafted by the Phoenix Suns. He was traded
Wow.
to the Mavericks.
Mr. Dunk.
Yeah, bruh.
And missed the
And he
dunk.
won this.
God,
Hey,
damn.
but
I
he
coulda-
had-
I could have
He won
dunked
this?
that.
He's gonna win
Yeah.
this?
If I could have dunked that,
He had
that
some
says a
other
lot.
stuff, though.
He had game. 16 points per game for his career, 4 rebounds, 3
Yeah,
assists,
that's random.
2-time
What
All-Star.
was that? I did that on my little tight.
he won a-
back
he won a
when I was
championship.
seventh grade.
That's what I was going to ask. Did he win a championship?
Yeah, 06, 07.
With the Dallas?
Well, he won a championship. No, that wasn't with
Nah, it
Dallas.
was with San Antonio.
San Antonio.
San Antonio?
As
Okay.
a role player. He was all rookie 95, 96. So he was a year.
we know him.
Yeah, he was a year before Kobe. Yeah, but he was a part of that great team. For 5 straight years, he averaged 20 points a game. when he was with Dallas.
This is
Playing,
true.
yeah.
Nah, he was
Michael
getting
Finley
the
was
bucket.
nice. He was
He
one of
was
the
dope.
guys that was really
Number 4, look him up.
Yeah, number 4. He had game. He was an athlete. Shooting guard, 6'7",
Huh?
can shoot the three. So Michael
That
Finley's
quarter 3 was, as he got older,
was deadly
brutal.
as a role player. So, that guy was really skilled. So make sure you guys check our Courtside Radio IG. We're gonna have something up for our Throwback Thursday Player of the Week. Last week we had Jameer Nelson, who was great at St. Joe's. This week, Michael Finley. Make sure you,
Bruh.
If you don't get the hell,
bro. Kwame Brown would
Switch
Switch
never
Parker
be.
would be more
Kwame?
dignified than
Kwame,
Brown would never be highlighted for anything from this goddamn show.
he's
I'm letting y'all
only-
know now.
If we ever do the,
Hey, I
the
can
best-
be sick for
Kwame
3
Brown was
weeks.
part of the Pau Gasol trade.
No, the best of
Bro,
the worst.
I can be
ever.
sick for three weeks. Do not bring his name up, other than the Pau Gasol
Bro,
trade.
no.
Dude
Pau
was
Gasol
trash.
trade, bruh.
Dude was trash.
If
I,
we ever do flops as number 1 pick,
I wish he never played in NBA. But Throwback Thursday Player
top
of the
of the
Week.
list.
Michael Finley. Check our IG, Courtside Radio. Follow us so you can see highlights.
All right, one more.
Check our Throwback Thursday Player of the Week. Now we moving on to Hans World for our 2K player comparison.
This week, ladies and gentlemen, I decided to go back again with a shooting guard comparison. Last week or last time we did this, it was Brandon Roy and James Harden.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go again
Which
with a
was a
little
good
bit of
one.
new school to
Mhm.
kind of relate to everyone, with the era that I grew up watching. And this player reminds me, I'm going to start off with who the player is in particular in the current era, and that's Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine has been killing it.
No, yeah, he's been balling.
Now that he's back from his injury, he is killing it, having a full season with the Bulls this year alone. Let me
Yeah.
give you the stats. This year, he's having a career high in points per game at 23.7 points per game. He's at 4.5 assists per game, and he collects at 4 rebounds, which isn't bad for the shooting guard position. Although the Bulls aren't one of the best teams, they still have a young and
Bro,
up and
when you
coming
look at
core.
that trade, they should have kept him instead of trading Jimmy Butler.
They should have.
Him,
I
Cat,
agree.
Wiggins would have been the third guy. That team would be way better.
And this
LaVine?
player,
Yeah.
Levine would have been much better.
I love
100%.
He's one of my favorites.
So who are you comparing them to?
I'm comparing him to a guy that is, in some sense, a journeyman. He played and got his start, actually in dunk contests, with Golden State. He ended up playing with Charlotte at one point. He showed up in Phoenix and balled out.
I know he does.
He did his thing in Orlando at one point.
I got him. Can I guess?
Take
No,
a
I know who it
guess.
is. He gonna play
Jason
like
Richardson?
him.
Jason
plays like Jay Rich?
Richardson.
Jay Rich.
The shooting ability, the athleticism, the
Yeah.
ability to
He
go
got more
off.
handle though.
He's got better
Who has
handles.
more handle? Levine?
Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine has better handles, but in
Levine
terms
ain't
of
really got that much
being
handle. I
a
think he's
potent
just fast.
scoring guard, Zach LaVine is very comparable to
He's
Jason
more
Richardson's
agile.
games.
That's all it is. It's not even. He's not fast.
But he.
agile.
I see what you're saying. He's a similar player because he shoots the three. He's a slam dunk champ. He's very explosive.
Even the game, the way he plays the game, the way he comes off of screens, how he can play off the ball, how he can also distribute when he wants to.
Well,
I
Jason
think
Richardson's a
the
better
fact that
dunker.
we're in the era right now, like Jay Rich would actually probably thrive right now and be a
Mhm.
better player in the NBA than
Yeah.
he was at the time when
a
he
lot
was
of the
playing.
dudes in 2000.
Because Levine, like, I always felt like how he plays and how good he is. Like, when you see him, you just think he's like a athletic guy and just a dunker that can kind of shoot, but he's streaky for
Yeah.
the most part. But he's worked on his game so much, and then when you just throw a kid out there, you're like, nah, man, you're gonna be a point guard. Like, you're gonna be a combo guard. Like, you're gonna go out there and play. Like, he's done it. Like, he's delivered on a lot of nights.
Levine's at
He play
23.7
some defense,
points
but
Yeah.
per game
you know.
this year.
Uh-huh.
The career high for Jason Richardson in points per game was at 23.2 points per game when he was with Golden State back in 2005-2006.
yeah.
I think that
makes
he'll be a better offensive player in terms of taking on more of the scoring load. But I think that if Jay Rich, like you said, was in this era, that whole concept of being more agile, Jay Rich would have been a lot more agile in this era and would have been a lot more ball dominant than he was in the previous era.
What year did they get Monte?
Shout out to my guy, Raw Mind
Ooh,
Sports, Ryan.
I
He's
don't
the
know.
homie.
That's probably why
My
Jay Rich ain't
guy.
there, though.
Shout out, Ryan. Thank you for the agreement. Yes, this 2K player comparison this week
Yeah, I like
has
it.
been, of course, Zach LaVine being a previous era's Jason Richardson.
What's crazy was when Zach came out of UCLA, they compared him to like they thought he was gonna be like a Russ because of his explosiveness going to the rim. But they always get it wrong. But they compared him to Russ. Crazy one. I remember Drew Holiday being a man in college. They were comparing him to D Wade.
They were.
They thought he was gonna be a D Wade type of player. So, but yeah, I like that comparison. He's a guy that gives you like 23 a game.
Well, they said that Deshaun Stevenson was also going to be the next Michael Jordan
Harold Miner. You remember Harold Miner?
Yeah.
He called him Baby Jordan, or he called himself that, but Baby Jordan. But
I got a player comparison for next week. I'm gonna let you know off the air.
yes, sir. Hey, but Courtside Radio, man, I think we had the most fun, man. I don't think no other show can challenge us with so much
Yeah, they ain't
fun
lit
that
like
we
us.
had. Nobody lit like us. They try to sabotage the show.
Deleting all our
Boss
stuff.
Man's in the building. So
Intro
what's
music.
been going on?
He
bro?
knows. He's the one probably doing it on
Yeah,
Monday.
he's part of it. On
He
Monday,
comes in here and he like
like,
sits
delete
here
all
and goes
this
like,
shit.
"How to screw with them this week?"
Hey,
Me.
I'm
Hey,
tired
Bill.
of hearing about Lonzo Ball.
We're the Tupac of the station because it's us against the world.
Yep.
We come in here.
the world, baby.
They unplugged the mic, so we come in talking like, "What happened to this mic?" The whole chord is
Hey,
all
next time we
switched
show up on Monday, we show up at 8 a.m. with the strap.
up. Yeah.
Just stand outside, just like,
And we gonna
yo,
watch. We
what's
gonna have
up,
to
buddy?
watch. We gonna show it to every show. We gonna have somebody come in to every show so we can make sure they ain't messing with our stuff.
Pocket
dog.
Burrito's carrying the strap, bro.
Yeah, Pocket.
He's not on our show. He can.
It's
we
probably
can get away with
somewhere.
that.
It's probably somewhere tucked. But yeah, Pocket Burrito is crazy.
He has like a burrito wrapped, and it's actually not a burrito. It's just a fucking pistol in the burrito
that he
wrap.
pulls
tinfoil.
out. So hey, we gonna figure out who's doing this. Like Carmen San Diego. Eventually, you end up catching them when you play the game. We gonna figure out who's trying to sabotage.
Jackie said, "Ain't nobody
our
hating
show.
on y'all."
It might be Jackie because she's the
It
first one to
could be.
reply.
Jackie's the
Yeah.
one that's been hating on us.
Yeah, it might be
She
Jackie.
got real defensive.
Yeah.
Hey, she got defensive
Real
because she lost
defensive.
at Cards Against Humanity at my place when we had the Good News get together.
Facts. So she's holding a grudge. She might be doing. Jackie, I'm
She
showing
said,
up to
"Ladies
your
night
show."
tomorrow. Y'all should come through."
Oh yeah, remember I told you I'm gonna be
defend us.
there.
Are there going to be
Oh
strippers?
yeah, Michael said he's coming by.
Wait, it's ladies' night. Are there going to be strippers? It's also
no, that's the
Shabbat.
name of the show.
You
Alex,
might be
you
the
don't even
stripper.
like strippers, bro.
Alex, you're going to be the stripper. You show up.
Shit, if
give
they
you a
put
little-
if they put like $1,000 on the table, I'll fucking strip. I
Man,
don't
you
care.
a little
You
high
seen it, you
price
heard it?
hoe.
I
It
know.
went from
Oh, high
100,000 to
price
1,000.
He was like, he's gonna say $100.
Hey Jackie, you heard it here
You
first.
want
She
some
got
of
you a
this cream?
stripper.
Hey, you want some of this creamy Jewish skin? You're gonna have to drop that $1,000 right
That's
there.
hey,
I'll put on a
That dude
speedo and
is
everything. I'll wear that thing that Borat wore, where it was like the over the shoulder, like
It's
banana.
gonna be
hammock.
milk and
You know
Jewish
what?
cream
I
tomorrow on
want
the
you-
ladies' night show.
Bro,
I want y'all to understand we love
I need
y'all.
a cigarette.
I can't leave them. I left them for a total of about 15 seconds.
who, Michael?
No, I left y'all for 15 seconds, probably, maybe 20.
It's strippers.
I come back in, you trying to slang dick and shit. And so, what the fuck?
He dropping dick off.
I'm trying to drop the dick off and shit.
hey, but it's Courtside Radio. Starting 5, man. We thank you guys for checking us out. We thank you for our guy Milk being in the building all the way
Milk in
from
the building.
Keep
Orlando,
tatting, man. Keep
Florida.
tatting.
Yeah.
Hey, keep doing your work, bro.
And by the way, it's not Milky. Just
Yeah,
get it clear.
it's
He
not
dropped the
Milky.
Y when he was
That's the
12.
only
Drop
Might
the
be
Y
milky
when you
tomorrow
swear.
night.
Yeah, that's how you celebrate
Ladies'
Shabbat,
night.
boy.
I got some hosts for us. Though.
Oh man. Hey, so we're gonna have to end the show.
We're out of here, guys. All right,
Starting 5. We about to talk to Milk about what he got for us.
That's all, folks.
Hey, we thank you guys for listening
Yeah,
to
thank
us.
you for having me, guys. For
Yes,
real.
sir.
Appreciate
Hey,
you,
we
bro.
always having fun. Hey, Touchdown Tangents up next. Make sure you guys listen in. And we are out.
Shout out to
We out,
Notorious Burrito and Little Strip.